Hello everybody, I'm CarlRyds and welcome to episode 15 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect server. Where's my downstairs area gone? Where's it all gone? Croc! Okay, what's happened is we were in the middle of moving server files from one host to another, and our original host closed our server earlier than we thought they would, and it meant that we didn't have a backup of all the stuff that's been done over the last month or so on the server. So all of my underground area is gone. There's a lot of Billy Blobs and Magoo's stuff that's gone as well. So it means that we're basically going to reset. We're not blaming Croc. We're not. Well, we sort of are, but we're not really, no. Hashtag Croc up, though. Hashtag Croc up. So we've decided that we had two choices, basically, really. Carry on with backup from like a month ago, or we can reset. So we decided to reset because 1.13 is just around the corner, and we've been playing on some of the pre-releases as well, just getting an idea of what we're going to do for Season 2. So there will be a Season 2 of the Ripple Effect, and that will be on 1.13 with the new aquatic update and everything like that. This is quite a custom world, so we're not too sure whether we'd be able to update this to 1.13 anyway. So the likelihood is we would have to reset anyway to Season 2, and it's about time. I mean, we've been running this world since September of 2017, and to be honest, I've been running out of ideas about what to do. Obviously, I wanted to do the underground area in my base, but I didn't really have that many plans for that anyway. So it's not like we're missing out on a load of stuff on this server, because I think all of us were getting a little bit to the point where we'd done everything we wanted to do anyway. So the good news for you guys is that Season 2 of the Ripple Effect is going to be coming to you very, very soon. So this is going to be the final episode of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 1 server. I'm going to leave some links in the video description to some videos by Link. Link's done a nice teaser trailer for Season 2. Paragraph 8 has done a nice end of season sort of short story video on his channel as well. I'll leave all those in the video description below down there, and I'll leave any other links to any of the other end videos from people across the server in there as well. So yes, my underground area has gone, unfortunately, but it's not too much trouble. What I do want to do is try and get out of here without dying. Oh, beautiful. What I do want to do is build my final pod. So even though we are now ending this season, I do want to get my pod area finished. And there's just one pod left to go when the world loads in. So it's going to be this pod right here. This is going to be our animal farming pod. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. So let's get CarlCam into the sky and let's build some pixel art. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. The first side of our animal farming pod is up, and I'm going to crack on and do the other three sides and the roof in just a moment or two. I can't tell you how excited I am not to be building pods every episode. Well, pretty much every episode we've been doing it in Season 1, building a pod. I'm so glad I'm not going to be doing that in Season 2. I have a really cool idea for my base for Season 2. I'm not going to tell you what that is just yet. You'll have to wait until episode 1 of Season 2 to find that out. But let's just say it doesn't involve building pods, which I'm very excited about. As you can imagine, making all this plastic and... making all this concrete and glass... I'm trying to pretend that I'm Iskal for a minute though. Making all this concrete and glass and everything takes a long time to do for each of these pods, so I'm glad I'm not going to be doing that in Season 2. But as I say, I'm going to crack on and do the other three sides and the roof, and then I'm going to bring you guys back in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, the roof is in, all four sides are in as well. I had to change the design a little bit on the corners because they didn't quite meet up when I was building it all, but I think it still looks pretty cool, having a big cow head here in the base area. This is the Nether portal that goes to the Nether hub as usual. I have also been round and collected some animals, so there's some cows on this side. There are some piggy wiggies down here, and there are some chickens on this level as well. So we're going to start at the top with the cow farm, because this is the animal farming pod. So I am going to use a design by Mysterious Goofball. So we are going to build that right now in this area right here. So I need to grab myself some resources. I need some brown terracotta, some glass furnace. I need some observers, some dispensers, and I'll need some lava and a water bucket in just a second. So let's get started. We'll start by making a 3x5 area. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 by 1, 2, 3 like so. We need to grab ourselves not put that in there, a hopper, and I also need a chest as well, which will be in here. So get one of those. And we'll knock out this block here, this block here, this block here, and this one as well. So put our chests in the middle. That's what's going to collect all of our drops from this farm. We'll put a hopper into there, and a hopper into here. Next, we need to build up the outer walls like so. Like that, and I need to grab myself a slab as well. So unfortunately we don't have terracotta or concrete slabs or anything like that, so we're going to have to use a stone one instead. We then need to grab ourselves 2 trap doors. Do I have any? I have 2 exactly in there. This is the last episode of CarlRyds plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect, so using all my resources is not really an issue, although I do actually need some more of those for the next bit as well. So let's get ourselves some of this, make that into planks, make that into trapdoors, and so we got those available. Next we need to bob in some redstone. So I'm going to grab my dispensers and my observers. We're going to start by putting a dispenser on this side, a dispenser on that side, and then we need to put in a observer, so it's detecting this middle block right here. Put it in there as well. Then we need to use our brown terracotta again, bob it there, and there. And then we need to grab a piece of redstone from here, like so, and we'll bob that in the middle, like so. We then need to put some blocks on the edges like so. And then we'll grab our furnace, which needs to go in the middle like so. Like that. It's just a nice block. And also, if you end up with any meat in here that isn't cooked, you can always just pop it in the furnace, which is really cool. Just to have that available. I'm going to sleep real quick, and then we'll crack on with some more of this build. Next, we need to bob in a layer of blocks up here, like so, all the way around to this side. And then we need to knock out this block right here and bob in a dispenser. This will be for the water, for when we breed in the cows and stuff. Next, we're going to bob in a temporary block right here, just so we can place the trap doors on it. So we want one there and one there. We can then get rid of that, and we can bob in some glass like so, all the way around here, like so. And then we need to grab ourselves a stone button for this right here. We can then grab 2 lava buckets and a water bucket. So this one will have lava in it, this one will have water in it, and the one on the other side will have lava in it as well. I'm also going to quickly bob in some coal, like so, just in case we need it inside the furnace right here. Next thing we're going to do is create ourselves a little staircase going down here, like so. And then we're going to bob in a layer of blocks over all of this, apart from the hole in the middle where the cows will be bred from, like so. And then this is just like a little way down off the top there. I'm going to place block just there, probably one there as well, just to make it look a little bit better. But then we still have the staircase on the side there, so we can get up and breed all of our cows right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, the next thing we need is a wooden button, like so. I'm going to put that on the top of here, like so, for the water dispenser. I'm going to grab myself a couple of, I need levers, just so I can make these trapdoors go down, because I need to breed up a load of cows in there first, and then I can get rid of those levers and it will go into the normal mode that it usually has. So I'm going to get these cows into here, and I'm going to breed them all up, and I'm going to bring you guys back in just a second. So there we go, everybody. The cow farm is up and running. So all we need to do is go up here, press this button right here, which will dispense the water, and then we grab our wheat and we hold it down and we eat steak in front of them. And then they all breed up, and we go back down here, and the babies go into these areas right here. And some of them have already grown up from when I bred them before. So if we press this button, you'll see that they all get set on fire by the lava, but the babies don't, because they're just above the lava there. And here we go, all the steak and the leather is in there. So that's how that works. I've also built another one for the piggy wiggies. So again, we just come up here, we press the button, and we breed them like so. And then their babies go off there and into these compartments right here again. The only difference with the pig version of this is you need to use a full block here rather than a half slab because they can get through when they're babies. And you need to replace the trap doors which are on the top here with half slabs as well, so only the babies can get through that gap. Again, when they grow up, you press the button, it dispenses the lava, and they get killed and turned into pork chops. But all I have in here at the minute is some stone slabs because they haven't breeded enough yet. So that is the two main animal farms in the animal pod. But now we're going to go downstairs and we're going to do the chicken farm. Okay, so we're going to get started on the chicken farm right now. This is a design by Mr. Exumavoid that I modified slightly because his uses a daylight sensor and can't really use a daylight sensor down here, so we're just going to have a button or something instead to set it off rather than it being automatic. But obviously I can add a clock to it in the future. First thing I need to do is a chest and then a popper into it with a half slab and then two dispensers, not like that. Two dispensers like so and so, and we get rid of that block right there. This needs a hopper going into it. So next I need to grab myself a ladder like so. I believe this is to do with entity cramming, so put a ladder on like so. I then need to put in a dispenser and some glass, so I'm going to grab some of that right now. So we need get rid of the corners right there because you don't need those. And then we need to put in a dispenser in there like so. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. There we go. That's got it. Get rid of this. And that is the start of our little chicken coop. Next we need to add some glass like so around these areas here, and we need to go one up as well, so I'm just going to pillar up so I can get up to here. We also need a piece of glass on top of there. Okay, next we need a block right here, a block down here, a block like so, and a block there as well. We'll get rid of that one. I think there's mobs under here somewhere. I could hear them, but never mind. And then I need a half slab there as well on this little area right here. So we got this kind of pattern going on here. Okay, so we can get rid of this block right here. We can add a torch. We can add a piece of redstone on that block and a piece of redstone on this block as well. And then we need to grab a repeater and bob that onto that half slab right there, so it creates kind of a clock, a burnout clock right there. All we need to do now is to put a lava bucket inside this dispenser right here, and I believe if we give that a block update, there you go, it dispenses the lava right there. Like so. So that will kill any chickens that are in there like so. So now what we need to do is get ourselves some chickens. So hopefully these guys have been laying some eggs for me. So I can bob these into this dispenser right here. And then I'm going to grab myself a lever. And I'm going to get myself some chickens in there. So I'll bring you guys back in just a second. And there we have it. That is the chicken farm done. It's not as automated as I'd like it to be, but we can put eggs in here and make some more chickens in this top section, and then they lay eggs that go into here and then into this dispenser here, and we can do that to get some chickens in this section. When they grow up, they'll grow up into that area here. We press this button and it'll do the larva dispensing, and you'll get cooked chicken in here and the feathers as well. So that's gonna do it for the chicken farm. Apologies for any fan noise you could hear during this episode. It's like 1 billion degrees in the UK at the moment, and my equipment, like myself, is very hot and very unhappy. That's going to do us for this episode, guys, and indeed the series. That's the end of the Ripple Effect Season 1 server. I'm going to leave you with some flyovers of some of my favourite places here on the server, and I'm also going to leave some videos in the description below from some of the other people on the server who've done some really good end-of-season videos as well. We'll be back for Season 2 very, very soon with some new faces joining us as well. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!